It's time to gather loved ones together for all the holidays' best spread. Lynn's has great prices on all your favorite Thanksgiving items, from delicious turkey with all the fixings to mashed potatoes and yummy pies. We have everything you need to create your perfect Thanksgiving dinner. Whether it's cooking the traditional meal, completely store-bought, or a combination of both, your best holiday meal starts here. Learn more and start shopping today at linsgrocery.com. Lynn's, where delicious begins.
Hello out there, I'm somewhere else. This is Cadence, and I seem to have found myself in an alternate universe somehow. So, I am going to keep a log to track the differences between our Earth and this one, with the hopes that when I return home, I will be able to broadcast these logs on 107.9 CKQT. And I gotta tell you, I am starting to get real sick of this universe. I think that everyone here kind of inherently sucks. Everything is awful and no one knows nobody knows anything about my universe. I think I'm going to have to go and blow off some steam tonight. But I will continue these logs here, keeping track of campus life on UU, superheroes in Universe City, and I'll be logging the pop music that this dimension's CKQT is playing. But first, let's recap with what happened previously on Dungeon Punks.
But I wasn't listening.
That seems very rational. Hey, Artemis, you shit with that butt?
It's not relaxing.
But he's not sharing memes with Babe.
Other than hedonistic drug trips.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Popp, your dungeon master, your editor-in-chief, your podcast dad.
Hi, Dad.
Hello. Taylor's a real dad.
Hi, Dad.
Mel's stepdad. And some other stuff. Here with me, as always, are the members of Collateral Damage.
My name's Taylor Ramone, and I'm playing Hyde. My hero name is Hyde, and my character name is Jackie Hyde. And Jackie's favorite cryptid is the Mothman, because he's caked up.
Good choice. Good choice.
It's a good one.
Everybody loves Mothman.
Yeah.
And I'm Cieplak. I play Jason Evans, a.k.a. the Prince of Space. And my fun fact for today is on Earth 57, Jason featured in a commercial for an off-brand sports drink by the name of Warp Drive.
I'm Kirk Hamilton, playing Kevin Dance, aka Agent Tempo, Agent of Fear. And a fun fact about Kevin is on Earth 4N, 1M, 4L, Kevin is a thrush, because that Earth is all anthropomorphic animals.
Oh, they sound like whistles.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a bird. I was like, oh no, like a yeast? Like you have a yeast infection? You are the yeast infection? My brain went to the, I'm sorry, guys.
Was it Candida?
Yeah, Candida overgrowth.
I'm Leigh Eldridge, and I play Artemis Archer, aka the Red Bandit. My Artemis fact for today is on Earth Beta. Artemis is an acrobatic ring-tailed lemur-themed hero named the Ghost.
Ooh, cool. Oh, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Mel Shim. I play Barbara Babe Lacey, aka Enteritis. Enteritis. Whatever you like, aka Brainstorm. And fun fact, so Babe in this alternate universe, she's kind of like slowly merging with her actual self, and she actually likes Jeopardy. And she's like, I don't understand, but I do understand because I can answer all the questions. So, her new favorite show.
That's a good choice.
And my faculty fact for today is that on Earth 69, UU adopted a 4-day work week in 1969. Both staff and faculty agree, nearly 60 years later, that decision was nice.
I'm jealous of Earth 69, I guess.
Yeah, me too. I want to go there.
Well, maybe in a future episode.
Oh, we can all have jobs.
Together?
Oh, we like an office comedy.
I was like, I don't dream of capitalism.
When last we left off, Hyde had been captured by Artemis's dad.
Oh,
Gasp!
Right.
And Artemis received a message from her father telling her to meet up.
Right.
And the coordinates were in a graveyard.
Definitely remembered all that.
Did the message say for Artemis to come alone?
It was probably an implication. It didn't seem like it was a threatening thing. It was just meet me here. Yeah. Jackie's now awake, and then magic restraints. Artemis's dad is working on a computer in this layer.
Tap, 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 tap.
So you know what Jackie's doing? Just kind of hanging there. What?
This? With my hands up? Or behind my back? Or
I think the hands up.
Oh,
kind of thing.
yeah. Hands up, spread.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To play your song.
Punching Phil in the face.
Jason? Oh, hi.
What are you doing here?
Yeah.
Artemis has gotten the message. What are Jason and Babe doing?
Hanging out in this BDSM dungeon.
Where is this
Where?
BDSM dungeon?
You're not with. You're just in a BDSM dungeon?
There's one in the spaceship. Uh-oh.
Prince of Space has taken over. And
Slowly.
is into BDSM. No judgment. No.
Yeah, no.
No kink shaming on this team.
So I think we are because the spaceship has become like the
Headquarters.
clubhouse.
Yeah.
Might as well.
Yeah.
But I went home, I guess, if I
Oh, right.
got the message from...
You were fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the beef between the three of us isn't as strong. I remember you were mentioning, Kevin, that...
Kevin stormed out of the spaceship,
Yeah.
and you guys saw the blow up.
Yeah.
But Babe for sure took Artemis' side.
And I kind of...
You were kind of neutral,
neutral.
and Jackie was a little bit on my side, but just in the
Mhm.
sense of like, hey, maybe don't read minds without consent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I think probably Babe and I are hanging out on the
Probably.
ship.
What
Playing
does
video
I
games.
feel like we don't get this pairing very much. Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a Babe Jason team up or hangout like?
Sure, we can play video
Yeah,
games.
actually, maybe we're
Yeah.
playing video games.
Yeah.
This is a classic Winston CC mess around.
This is a mess rat. We're playing Pictionary.
I was going to say it's like the two dogs from Looney Tunes where the one dog is just like slowly, stoically walking and the other's like yapping around him.
Yeah. What are we doing, George?
yeah.
I feel like they're both kind of the smaller dogs.
Yeah.
Well, okay, we got our snacks.
Mhm.
And yeah, we'll play.
What
we'll
game
play.
are you playing?
I don't know. I think it's up
Su-
to whatever Jason
Super
wants to
Smash
play.
Bros. But in space.
Some like VR game.
Oh, fun!
Super Smash Bros. VR.
VR, yeah.
Oh, no.
It's just like punching the air. She's like, "Look at me go! This is so cool."
Yeah.
In this universe, it's all Sega characters.
Yeah, when you cut to the mid
can be
shot,
Sonic.
it's just
Sega.
it's just us sitting on the couch punching the air
Yeah,
next to each other.
With VR goggles on.
yeah, exactly. Jason, are you seeing this? Look at me! Look at me!
Stop moving! Stop moving!
But it's so fun. I can move.
Well, we're going to pan away from that delightful scene to Artemis. What is Artemis up to?
What time did the note say that I had to meet my dad?
I don't remember.
Oh,
We'll say midnight.
okay. Yeah.
Feels
that-
like a good villain time.
yeah. And what time is it now?
Close to midnight. Or like, yeah, you got to make a like quick decision what you're going to do.
I was hoping for a couple hours.
You have
lead
30
time.
minutes. Your time starts now.
I'm going to go with that because that's fun.
If I had time, I had an idea, but I guess I
All right,
don't.
what was your idea?
If I had a couple hours, I feel like Artemis, having gotten into a fight with her friends, would have gone home to her apartment.
Mhm.
And Chloe would have been like, hey, this note came for you. By the way, I'm heading out to the club. And Artemis would have just said, fuck it, I'm going to the club with
Okay.
Chloe at like 10 p.m. I don't know.
Jackie's like,
Well,
I can't wait till my friends come get me.
And save me.
So quickly, too. I'm
wait,
sure they're so worried.
Did the note
we're
say
in.
that you...
No.
Okay,
it's-
yeah.
Oh, Jackie's just thinking that.
Yeah, I would say like Jackie is not like a hostage for Artemis in any way.
Okay.
No, this is like your dad just wants to talk to you, which maybe is concerning that like still have a good relationship with the villain dad,
Oh,
or at least some
Nothing wrong
sort
with
of
that.
relationship.
He is the prime suspect on all 3 murders, but has never been seen at the scene.
Yeah. So there's no evidence that he did it.
Except for all the arrows and stuff.
And you did find his
Could be
fingerprints.
framed.
You did find his fingerprints on an
He
arrow.
could have stolen one of his arrows.
Yeah,
just love
you.
touching my arrows. Boing,
I would
boing,
say alternate timeline Artemis definitely has some good clubbing outfits.
Yeah.
boots with the fur.
So if I had time for that,
Yeah.
I would have. Artemis throws on some fun pants and
Apple bottom jeans.
a nice top, something sparkly, and yeah,
I think Chloe
Got a
does question the
couple
decision of
hours.
pants to the club as opposed to a dress, because I feel like that's just Chloe. Chloe has the vibe of she's a total hippie until club is involved, and that's like club kid.
Or you should wear hot pants.
no, actually, dress over pants. It is back.
Yes,
The
it
trend is back.
Yes, I saw that. I was like, no, put it away.
Yep, 2004 called, and
Put it away now.
Their dress over pants is coming for you. Spaghetti strap, velvet dress over bootcut jeans. Mel's having a flashback.
How about kitten heels? Are you wearing kitten heels?
No, flat
no.
belly flats.
No.
This fashion combination is slowly burrowing through the haze of marijuana into Chloe's brain of like something is wrong with Artemis. It hasn't reached there yet, but it's working its way.
No, Artemis is just cutting edge. This Artemis is a fashion trendsetter. And wedge platform heels.
Yes.
And the idea bores deeper. It's still not getting through there, but
It's a lot of marijuana smoke in there.
The Gen Zs out there are like, yeah, I get it. That sounds like a current fashionable outfit to me. I just need
is exactly how they talk.
Yeah.
I need
This
some.
sounds like a current fashionable outfit to me, a Gen Zer.
I'm sure they definitely agree with one of our opinions and not think that we're both stupid.
Yeah, and a skinny scarf.
So
A
head to the
big
club.
chunky belt.
Head to the club.
Let's not go too far.
Question for Artemis: are you making bad decisions at the club?
Yes, shots will be had.
Shots will be had.
Yeah, I feel like maybe Universe Q Artemis is like just stepping up a little bit, just to say hi. She's still gonna make it to the meeting with her dad.
Yeah.
But
Fucking lit.
Yeah.
not like that hasn't happened before. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
Chloe, while you're at the club, obviously having fun dancing, but also wants to play a game that seems like a game that you often play, which is what's that person thinking? What's that person thinking?
Okay.
Maybe instigate a fight between two dudes.
Yep.
Make them kiss. Make them kiss.
It starts with the slap and then the grab and kiss.
Yeah, I feel like as it's coming up to the time where Artemis needs to leave, she like orders an Uber equivalent on her phone. And then as she's walking out the door, Chloe's going to a different club with their friends. Just chaos erupts behind them. And like someone takes a swing at somebody else and they duck and they hit someone behind them. And then there's a chair.
As you're walking out the door, somebody gets thrown through the plate glass window that's next to the door.
Yeah. And the audience gets the feeling that maybe in this universe, that's not the first time that has happened.
Okay.
They said the bouncers see you coming. They're like, no.
Do you know
I don't
who I
think they
am?
could ever. No one would know because it's all mind control stuff.
Mhm.
Well, no, and it's not that they would know. It's just like it would be like almost like a bad omen every time that Artemis shows up at the club. Sorry, I can't say club. It has to be club.
I think
The club.
they don't always go to the same one.
Oh, yeah.
So
Okay, I would like you to roll to take a powerful blow to see just how sauced you are.
what do I add?
You add any condition.
Oh, I don't think I have any.
This is the one you want to roll low on.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
okay, then I got 4.
Okay, so you are a little tipsy, but you're not like incapacitated in any way.
Getting tipsy at the club. I'm sorry. This is my audio stim
Everybody
for
at the
day.
club getting tipsy.
Yeah.
You've just lowered inhibitions, but not lowered function, I
Mhm.
would say. And you order your Uber to take you to a graveyard at
Yeah.
midnight.
Normal.
Are you sure, young lady, you want to go here?
I want this to play out, the scene between this this Uber
Yeah,
driver who is
just,
like a 1970s New York cab driver.
just take me where I'm paying you to go.
Okay, I ain't asking any questions.
No,
But do you believe in ghosts?
no.
Oh.
Artemis is just looking at her phone.
Do you mind if I play some music?
Yeah, whatever.
It's fucking ABBA. Ding, ding, ding.
You literally fought a ghost.
Yeah.
She's just responding in the way that you know.
Yeah.
My
Trying
aunt
to shut
saw
down, trying to shut down the conversation.
Yeah, my aunt saw a ghost 2 years ago in her house, and it was the ghost of Jimmy from down the street, and the whole place smelled like gabagool. Every time he shows up, the whole place smells like gabagool because he ran a deli. It makes sense.
He became the Italian meat themed villain Gabagool.
The Italian meat themed ghost villain?
Yeah, it's the gabagool. G-O-H-O-U-L.
yeah.
But he's not very stealthy because you can smell him.
Yeah.
Oh,
It smells delicious in here. Ah, shit.
yeah.
Gabagool. Oh, you're here again.
That's weird.
All right, you enter the graveyard. It's very spooky.
It's
like,
whatever.
It's a real classic, like gothic graveyard,
It's
as
a
all
foggy.
as all comic book graveyards must be. Even if when it's during the day they're drawn, they're not that. They look different.
There's like fog rolling along the ground.
How many of those like gargoyle on, or not gargoyle, but like the creature on tombstones are there?
I mean, almost all of them, but you have to have a few that aren't just to break up the panel visually.
Yeah.
Giant
And
angel statue.
Don't look away. You
Don't
head
blink.
towards one mausoleum that is definitely designed to look like a small Parthenon.
Wow, so stealthy.
And there is a large statue of, instead of Athena, the Athena Parthenos, it is the Apollo Parthenos. And
Inside the mausoleum?
outside.
Outside, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's dead bodies in the walls, which is fun.
And they're bones, mostly.
Are they of people that Apollo killed? Maybe. Maybe he hides them in the mausoleum. Place to hide a body.
Mausoleums
It's a good place to hide a body where there's other bodies.
Dig a 10-foot hole, hide your body, then 4 feet above that, hide another body, then they won't find it.
And then you plant some endangered plants so they can't move them.
Mhm.
Yeah, these two people have never thought about burying a body before.
Well, you probably want to get some layers of lye in there, actually, on
yeah.
top of the body, because then the body will decompose a lot faster.
Also, if you don't have a second body, you can bury like a dead animal
This
or
is
something.
all the
Yes.
things that are going through Artemis's head as
Yeah.
she approaches the mausoleum.
Yeah, just get some roadkill and
Mhm.
bury it. And people will wonder why you buried roadkill, but
I'm going to say this. Artemis is having this conversation with herself in her head as she's going, not realizing that sort of alternate universe Artemis is just sort of autopiloting you through all the like levers that need to be pulled to access the actual
secret lair.
and maybe real Artemis. So it kind of comes to you as a like door in the ground is opening up and there's like a set of steps going down.
Mhm.
Do you continue?
She's like, now fuck this.
No, I'm going back to the club. Sorry, Stu, I will not follow your plot line.
It's okay. We're just a clubbing podcast now. Something I'm sure we will all enjoy for more than 5 minutes.
Clurbin punks.
You head down the stairs, sort of go from stone to like more modern, like graded stairs, and you come into a lab, and you can see your dad is there working on a computer, and Jackie is restrained to a wall.
Am
by
I,
clear
I'm not
magical
gagged
restraint.
though, right?
You're would he have?
Unless I'm like
how much would
gagged.
how much would,
Gagged and gooped.
since Artemis did leave you here for a while? I think you've been awake for at least a couple hours. How much has Jackie been talking?
I think she's probably pretty knowing what Jackie knows about these sort of murders that are happening around town. I don't think she would be talking a lot. I think she'd be very quiet because, like, if this guy's like fucking just straight up murdering Soup, she doesn't want to be next. So as opposed to her usual, maybe very talkative self, she's like using her brain this time rather than just talking too much.
Okay.
So
Then I don't
like
think,
info dumping about something.
then I don't think you
mausoleums.
have been gagged in any way. Apollo might have done that if you had annoyed him, but
Yeah.
you stayed quiet. I think over the course of the hours you learn he's like been scanning you with various devices.
That's
So
weird.
that's kind of what he's working on. When Artemis enters,
I'm going to play it cool because I don't think that my dad in this universe knows about the whole swappy universe brains time travel question mark.
As you're trying to play it cool, Jackie's gonna be like, "Oh my god, Artemis! I knew you would come to find me."
Oh, yeah. What are you doing here,
That's a good question.
Uh,
I woke up here.
Dad? What's going on?
you know this person.
Yeah, from school.
He's also you smell of alcohol, Artemis.
Yeah, I went to the club for a bit with Chloe. I had a couple hours.
Wait, what?
I didn't know you were here, Jackie.
Oh, that's disappointing. I thought for sure I was waiting here and be like, my friends will figure out where I'm gone missing and they'll come for me. But
Apollo looks at you and he says, not great friends then, huh?
That was min.
And he is going to attempt to shift your labels.
my labels.
He's going to shift freak up and I think mundane down.
Sure, fucking go.
Well, hopefully in your inebriated state, Artemis, you can still provide a report. What have you discovered at the school?
What do you mean?
He just sort of studies you for a second. The whole reason that you're doing this whole superhero ruse is to find out information about Captain Universe.
No, I haven't found anything yet. I've had a lot to do, what with my job and other things. It's been busy and they don't just have information lying around about. I mean, the statue looks weird, but that's all I've got so far.
I see. That it's very unlike you to be lacking in focus.
I don't know what to tell you.
He's also trying to shift your labels here, shifting your superior down. And think you're mundane up.
It would be really cool if maybe you guys could tell me what I'm doing here. Like, what's going on? Artemis?
You are a means to an end.
Oh, I don't like that.
That does not bode well.
Brief cut to a spaceship. How as the Smash Bros.
I mean, at this
Comedy
point, I guess,
line.
so we're past midnight.
Yeah.
Things are getting late. We haven't heard from anyone, right? It's just been
No.
radio silence. Artemis hasn't contacted us. Kevin hasn't contacted us.
Kevin's gone low contact. He's talking about anything important, like because he helped Babe out with some mystery stuff or some multiverse stuff, but he's
Right,
not
yeah.
sharing memes. He's not
Oh,
active in the group chat.
that's sad.
If something important happens, he'll respond, but not.
Honestly,
were you guys drinking while you were doing Smash Bros. Stuff?
I don't know.
Smoking weed.
What's the best with punching and kicking the air?
Yeah, definitely not weed.
I imagine snacks.
Definitely snacks.
I got the replicator. I got like fun alien snacks we're just like cycling through. I'm like, what's this one? Number 53.
Nom. These are so good.
It's just orange jello.
But I love it. Nom.
It's extra firm.
Got that skin on it that we all love.
Jealous.
But yeah, I don't think Jason would like, unfortunately, I don't think he would think anything is out of the ordinary. He'd be like, I think his mindset is if something important is happening, someone would text him.
Jackie also has been hanging out in the sewers a bunch in past like group hang times.
Yeah.
So they might just think,
And then
Jackie's
and
just
people are like fighting, so it's like, oh, maybe like we should all
Yeah.
take some time.
I think at some point I might like, during an intermission or something might bring up like, hey, you think Artemis and Kevin are gonna be cool? That was pretty tense.
I know, but I think it'll be fine. It'll be fine, right? It'll be fine.
I feel like Kevin is mad at me.
For what?
Trying to like get deep into the empathy.
For like not taking his side.
I think so. I think like, some kind of bro code thing where like you sided with Artemis and I'm like just supposed to side with Kevin.
Because you both got penises.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe that made him sad and he didn't know how to express sadness, so it came out as anger. Should we call him? Let's call him on speakerphone.
Yeah, okay.
It's midnight, but he's still awake, right? He's an agent. So he's like up at all times of the day doing agent stuff, probably, right?
I
What
guess.
is Kevin up to?
this is the same day as the argument?
Kevin's
I
in
believe
bed.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin's sound asleep in bed. No.
Sleeping like a baby.
In his like military tucked.
Wow, I just had PTSD flashbacks.
From Cadence.
No, he's probably blowing off steam. Maybe he's going out on patrol, doing some like light superheroics.
Using your arm cannon to just
Yeah.
really wreck dudes.
Oh yeah.
He's just testing out what he can do with he's like trying out the different cybernetic stuff.
Okay. It's mostly weapons. You feel like
Yeah.
your body, maybe a little uncomfortable, your body has been turned into like a weapon.
Oh, this isn't a real penis. This is a bionic penis. It shoots little.
It also
lasers.
shoots, yeah.
Just all of your appendages shoot lasers.
Beep, 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 beep for my fingertips.
Your
It's
toes.
just a Ken doll smooth down there.
No!
The bro code.
Don't worry, you got attachments.
Like a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Like
There's
a
the bendy arm. There's
like a
the
screwdriver. There's
Yeah.
like different bits.
Are you
Phillips
Inspector
head. There's
Gadget?
Robertson
Square.
for Canadians.
Okay, can we call Kevin on the speakerphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no, it's phone penis attachment.
Instead of a shoe.
This is where I'll
Get
drop the
smarter.
song Detachable Penis.
Pick up, Kevin. Pick up. Better.
He picks
fucking
up.
Pick up. Okay.
Ooh, he picks up. Oh, hey.
What?
Hey, Kevin. What's happening? Me and Jason are just playing video games. What's up? What are you doing?
I'm just punching some dudes.
Ooh. Like, what kind of dudes? Are they
Insert
bad
Wilhelm scream.
Yeah.
dudes? Are
Yeah,
they
you
like,
hear like the scream of a dude like charging someone who's like guy just running in with a crowbar.
Shoot him as he's running. I see him in the like reflection of the. I'm assuming the vid call is like a pop-up hologram in front of me.
Oh, it's definitely.
I can see him
a
in like
video
the
call.
selfie. It's like pachoo behind me.
Whoa, cool moves, dude. So, how are you feeling? Are you like okay? You were a little bit mad, but
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed.
I think you're more sad. Is that true?
I mean, it's probably 80-20.
Kevin gets hit by a
Pistons
baseball bat.
Oh, heads up.
Thanks.
Kevin, hello? Hello?
Okay, now it's 85-15. Pissed over sad.
I think you're lying to us. I guess if you're knocked out, then
Am I knocked out or am I just got hit?
No, you just got hit. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like knocked out on the call.
Hello?
Well, let's go back to Smash.
well, I
It'll be
think
fine.
we're going to have a slumber party. So you should come over and have some snacks with us.
Who's there?
Just Jason.
Yeah, just me and Babe.
Yeah. Just these two dummies. Well, actually, I'm really smart now. So I'm probably going to tinker with my...
Yeah, you wouldn't guess it, but
Whoa. That was I think some space prints just came through there.
Yeah.
Face shade.
come over. I can tinker with your weird weapon things on your body, and it could be fun. Doesn't that sound fun?
His face contorts and like,
do you want to become less
Feeling
human?
that is brainstorm coming through. Like, I want to experiment, honey.
Yeah, because I have achieved mastery over nanotechnology. I would like to inspect. That's what friends do, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you just experiment on your friends.
yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you want to come over and then I can inspect your body?
Not in a sexy way, though.
In weird detail.
I'm
Keep a record of all your freckles.
Yes. Yes. So you and your moles.
Just to be clear, you do not have to consent to this. If you just want to play video games, we can just do that.
The ship through the speakers just goes, Space Prince, would you like me to activate body inspector mode?
Computer, what is body inspector mode?
Would you like me to demonstrate?
Yes, please.
Just a bunch of panels spin around and it's like weird lingerie, like BDSM and stuff.
That explains
Just like
so
a wall
much.
of sex toys.
I just keep having these dreams. And now I know why.
There's just one that's a bunch of bottles of water. That's just like hydration is important. There's like a little neon sign.
We're usually just explicit because of the swearing.
This changes things.
I'm gonna leave you guys to your body inspecting.
Are you coming over for video games or not?
I'll see you guys
You are.
tomorrow.
Do you just hang up?
No, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah, I think when Kevin's like, I'll see you tomorrow, I'll be like, all right, cool, dude. We'll chat. We'll chat tomorrow.
All right, see you later.
Bye.
And then I hang up.
Punches another dude as he hangs up.
That's
And-
how he hangs up.
Just punches the phone into the
Just smashes the phone if the guy's
This call
face.
is ended. I turn to Babe and say, yeah, I think that went well.
I think so too.
He said we'll see him tomorrow.
He did say we'll see him tomorrow, so that wasn't a total blow off.
Yeah, I think we're totally cool.
Yeah, he's fine.
Beef squashed.
Yes. Oh, definitely. For sure.
I break a guy's arm right after the phone call.
Space Prince, would you like me to activate the beef squasher?
No! This is the alternate dimension log of Kevin Dance, hoping that when I return home, I will be able to broadcast these on 107.9 CKQT. And earlier today, I was on campus at UU, and I noticed that everyone's favorite campus security member, Corbin Copy, he's not around. Rather, there is a giant eye of Horus overlooking the campus, I guess to deflect the evil forces? Speaking of campus, I am going to continue to keep track of the pop music that this world CKQT is playing, and up next is Close Your Eyes by Matthias Roden.
I just wanted you to know that I did everything I could. I swear to God. And I never meant to do you harm. Never wanted to become a stranger in the dark. But we both know that eyes will always tell you what you want. So don't look back because you're better off alone. But don't you think about us sometimes when you close your eyes. Don't you cry in the middle of the night when you close your eyes. Oh, 'cause I do. Hold on you sometimes. 'Cause I do. Hold on you sometimes. I can feel me inside you. Part of me belongs to you. Don't you think about us sometimes when you close your eyes. Don't you cry in the middle of the night when you close your eyes. But don't you think about us sometimes when you close your eyes. Don't you cry sometimes. I wish I knew how much I loved you. I wish I knew how much I loved you. I wish I knew how much I loved you. I wish I knew how much I loved you.
We'll cut back to the mausoleum.
Okay, so Apollo, my dad, is trying to change my labels.
Yes.
I don't want the labels to be changed. So what do?
We
Resist.
can
Resist.
attempt to resist.
I resist.
You don't have your move to automatically resist that anymore.
No, I don't. I do have +1 against dad, but it's not this dad.
Yeah, this is a different
dad.
character.
Okay.
New dad who dis.
So rejecting influence, you just roll straight, no pluses.
9.
A 9. So you can
I
choose.
say 9.
You can choose one of the following. You can clear a condition or mark potential by immediately acting to prove them wrong. You can shift a label up and one down, your choice, or you can cancel their influence and take +1 forward against them. And you have successfully held on to yourself and tuned out the attempt, because it is a hit.
Mm-hmm. So he was trying to tell me that that didn't seem like me because I wasn't focused. So if I
Yes.
was going to immediately act to prove him wrong, I would have to focus somehow.
And you are a little drunk, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Immediately
Just
chug coffee.
in the
and sober
fiction, it
up.
might be hard to do that one.
Mhm.
Well, could you
Right.
like
Read his mind.
yeah, or like go into like control his mind for a little bit?
Could be dangerous.
Yeah, that
Mm.
sounds too dangerous.
Do you have an emergency 5-hour energy?
I probably have some kind of stimulants.
Stab yourself in the leg with an adrenaline pen.
How's this for focus?
Not,
Although I
I don't think
prob-
that's
I
what
don't-
he was thinking, but
No.
I like that's where you guys went. Very innocent of you.
Yeah, I feel like this world's Artemis's tiny club purse probably has some
It's so small. It's like 1 inch by 1 inch.
some
Most
some kind
of
of
that room is
stimulant.
taken up by a hidden
medication.
stiletto knife.
Yeah. Oh, the purse is a knife, but I'm going to cancel their influence, take +1 forward.
Okay.
I don't know what that means mechanically, but
Another roll against them, you have a +1.
Okay.
I think you cancel
but
the
nothing
influence.
really happens right now.
Nothing really happens right now. I think in canceling your influence, you realize that kind of the only difference between this dad and your dad is that this one is a villain.
Mm. Yeah, they seem very similar.
He is still the emotionally abusive dad.
Great.
Kind of treating his child as a means to an ends rather than
A child.
a child.
A child that you love.
A human.
A human child. Yeah, so I think all of that happens in Artemis's mind. She just kind of has that realization that, oh, this is just dad being dad. and she shuts that down and pushes all of that emotion down deep to a little ball, not to be thought about.
Never to be seen.
Never to be seen again.
Until...
And just kind of changes the subject. Okay, so why is Jackie here? What end is...
I don't want to die for some reason.
Yeah.
For some reason that this guy wants to kill me or other people. Am I getting juiced
In
here?
your-
Please
in-
don't milk me.
In your mind, Jackie, you hear...
Okay, but I'm serious about the milk thing.
And in your mind, you hear...
I mean,
Jackie, shut up.
the demon child isn't entirely wrong. Her demonic body has a lot of magical potential energy. If we can harness that, we might be able to alter reality, maybe make some breaks. He's like, at least that's what our friend here thinks. And like stepping out of some shadows, very just super villain way, is Mr. Vermilion.
Oh!
Knew it.
That was a
Knew
fake.
it was going to be a villain.
That was a fake murder!
Yeah, Artemis tries her best to not be surprised. Visibly surprised. I feel like, especially with this Artemis on her side, she's got a really good poker face because she's had to.
Jackie's like, whoa! No, just kidding.
But her eyes go wide. And
Yeah,
she has
her
to
eyes
keep
go
her mouth
wide,
shut.
and then you like make eye contact, and Jackie's like tries to be normal again, and like looks down and like away.
Maybe I'm just drunk, but can somebody run me by this scheme again?
Trying to think of what this would be to not give yourself away here.
Superior?
I'm looking if there's a move.
Oh, if
if
there's a
not, I
move?
think it might
Yeah.
just happen. I think we'll do this will be like an assess the situation, because I think superior does work here, and it'll be how much information you get out of this situation without giving yourself away.
Okay.
That will rule this.
So that is a 9 again. Good dice, Phil.
Do you
Yeah.
want to act selfishly to get a +1 and get that up to a 10?
I do, yes.
Remember, you have to shift your labels if you do that.
Oh, do I?
Because you don't get a +1 when you act selfishly. You shift your
Oh,
labels
yes,
and you
that's
move
right.
that label up and another one down
Oh, so I can move superior up.
to bump that up to a 10.
Oh, okay.
And I think in
Oh,
some
I actually
way,
think that works. I'm going to move superior up and I move savior down.
Okay,
that
and I
makes sense.
think the way to act selfishly in here is you're going to kind of have to, at least like minorly at the time, like at least seem like you're willing to betray Jackie.
Yeah.
Or even a little bit actually do it.
Okay, so I bump that up to a 10 then.
Was it
What
like
do you say like while you're trying to get this information out of them that would
That would make Jackie think I'm about to betray her?
Jackie looks at you with like the biggest puppiest dog eyes,
or that might in some small way actually betray Jackie? But
cool lip quivering.
Does anybody have any ideas? I'm kind
Oh,
of-
What-
you could say
what are we
like,
gonna
you-
do with her? Or
You could say like I was just using this one for information. I'm glad you finally caught up with her or something like that.
Yeah, maybe something like that. Like,
I don't know if you want to go this far, but you could say like it instead of her.
Whoa. Oh,
Is that-
changing the pronouns? Uh-oh.
is that too much? Is that too
Yeah.
far? That feels like too far.
That would devastate Jackie.
Yeah, I feel like minor betrayal is okay and can be redeemed, but
Mhm.
devastation
Yeah.
is maybe not the best.
Some people do go by its pronouns out there, but
Mhm.
not Jackie. She's solid she they.
Yeah, so I say something like, yeah, was hoping to get information out of her at school. She has connections to Dr. David Magic. Is it Dr. David Magic in this universe too?
Yeah.
Okay. She's she's working
he
with
seems
Dr.
weirdly the same.
Yeah. She's
He
working
is
with
the same guy.
He was
Dr.
a
David
silver
Magic.
fox. That was the only difference.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, I befriended her at school to get more information. She's working on a special project with Dr. David Magic, but I'm not really sure how she fits into the rest of the plan.
Overconfident. I think your dad is less of a villain to monologue and give away stuff, but Mr. Vermilion,
Yeah, I was hoping.
he's a monologuer.
Yeah.
on the other hand. So what are the 3 questions you would like answered here from Assess the Situation?
Oh.
You can also come up with other questions, but let's start with these ones as options here.
Okay. I never like these questions. I feel like they're very constraining.
I think that is kind of the point. But I mean,
guess-
you can make up your own questions. as well.
What here can I use to help get myself and Jackie out of danger? And I really just want him to monologue about what the whole plan is.
Please
I
monologue.
think a question of like, what is the villain's plan?
What is the villain's plan? Yeah. Like, what are you up to?
Okay.
I feel like we've hit that story beat in the
Yes.
the arc.
He says, I suppose that was a good instinct from you, daughter. And Mr. Villiers like, I mean, come on, Alexander, we can let her in. I mean, I'm sure she knows what a teleportation arrow looks like. Obviously, we need whatever magic power is contained in that thing to work a spell to solve your father's memory issues. He's pretty convinced that Captain Universe has done something to his memory, and that he's missing critical information he needs to kill her. That's the whole thing we're doing here, is eliminating the heroes of Hug, so that I can, be the number one hero, and your dad can operate with impunity.
Right. Yeah. Of course. I guess that makes sense.
I mean, that's why we stole the pages of the author from the robot, so we can write the end to the protagonist. And then we just have to figure out what to do with Space Cop and the Cosmo Investigator.
Who are different people.
Two different people.
Yeah.
Two different people.
Mhm.
I mean, that was part of what you were supposed to be doing at the school, is trying to get into the records, and find any sort of information about Space Cop's corruption. I know there's some.
Don't they make him wear a body cam, or does he turn it off?
Those really more help them in any sort of trial than harm.
Mm.
But you've so far failed to get that information, unless you think that David Magic, that fool, has anything to give.
Well, I thought he might. I guess he doesn't. He
Anyways.
knows something about portals. I thought maybe I could get into the records that way. They have them firewalled every which way. And it's,
Literal firewalls.
yeah,
Cage of fire. Magical fire.
they're not connected to the internet.
No.
Now to the second question that you have about how can you get Jackie and you out of here safely.
Hmm.
You, Artemis, think it's weird that your dad wouldn't just ask you to fix his memories because you're a telepath.
Right.
That you think that is something that is within your ability to do. It's weird that he wouldn't ask you, you think.
Mm.
You're not sure
What that's about.
what that's about, but you can figure if you can fix his memories, then you won't need to use Jackie, and you can
Hmm.
get out of here on the grounds that maybe Jackie can help you with duct tape magic and get in.
I guess
The
I
portal
don't
thing.
know if we've already tried that,
I think,
or can I query Artemis Q?
yeah, you can make an attempt.
Are you assuming that he knows you're a telepath?
I mean, he must know I'm a telepath.
I think if you want to query Artemis Q, that is going to be directly engaging a threat.
Oh, not to get
Yeah.
possessed. Okay. Like I said last time, I've been reading Children of Dune. I will access my ancestors' memories at the risk of being possessed.
Roll away.
Yeah. Okay. Plus danger. Okay. That is a 6.
Okay, you are going to take a condition,
But I mark potential, right?
mark potential. And I think for the brief, you will gain control, but I think for a moment, Artemis Q does
Assert herself.
assert herself.
What condition should I take?
I feel insecure applies here, as it's
Yeah. Okay.
not confident in your personality. And I think it's actually not like a possession takeover. I think it's more of a merging. So some element of Artemis is gone for now.
Okay.
And some element of Artemis Q is now part of this combined personality. I'll leave that up to you to how you want to play that.
Okay. But do I get the information?
No, in this
Okay.
case you don't, because
Okay.
it was a total fail.
Right. In that
You
case,
maybe become a little more ruthless as Artemis Q.
yeah.
in-
Okay.
meds.
In that case, I'm just gonna be and maybe a little more reckless too. I don't feel like I call him dad. I called him dad earlier, but I kind of feel like I don't call father.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he calls you daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
And that's what-
Artemis Q is closer to Lucian.
Yeah. And now that Artemis Q is a little bit more in control, they've blended a little bit. Now I realize I'd have to call him father. Father, why don't I just? I'm sure I can do something to your memories. I'm sure I can at least bring some of them forward.
You can sense just
And
sort of,
then you
there's,
won't need Jackie, and
yeah.
she can help me with Dr. David Magic.
you see sort of it's a little bit like scales fall off the eyes. He has a realization, and he kind of looks confused, why he didn't think about that
Mm.
before. And he says, "Interesting. Yes. Okay. We'll do that.
Okay. Do you want to do that now, or should we prepare?
There's no sense in waiting."
The memories have something to do with Captain Universe, yes?
He's like, "That's what I assume." He's like, I just know there's something missing.
Okay.
And I know it's got something to do with her.
I haven't done anything this complex before, and usually I'm just making people lose their memories. But I think I can reverse the process. Can you hold Captain Universe in your mind, and then I'll try and access what there is in there?
Yeah, he'll try and do that. And I think this is quite obviously an unleash your powers.
Yeah. Okay. 6.
Okay, you need to mark a condition and potential.
Well, at least I get to level up.
And I'm also going to need you to take a powerful blow.
Okay.
As there's like psychic feedback.
I'm going to mark guilty because I feel guilty for not being able to do it, even though my dad is evil and maybe this is a bad thing. Take a powerful blow. I just roll, correct?
Yeah.
Blow. Oh, maybe I should roll those other dice. Plus conditions?
Plus conditions.
9.
Okay.
Great.
On a 7 and 9 can choose one. You can lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action, or take advantage of your influence to inflict a condition. You can give ground, your opposition gets an opportunity. Or you can struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions.
Could say something to cause Jackie to do something.
Hulk out.
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I think it says lash out verbally, but I think it's actually mentally lashing out. And it's just like this wave of mental energy that just comes off of her. And it's like just anger and fear and I don't know, other negative emotions that just pulses out. And so Jackie would get that, and Mr. Vermilion and my dad would get that, and the rats in the graveyard would get that, and all kind of freak out a little bit.
All the little worms and yeah. Okay. Can I just, you see Jackie's eyes go red, like as red as her skin. Because normally she has a very sort of more almost human-ish eyes. I mean, she's a demon, maybe they have like little snake slits, but maybe they are, well, at least, you can see sort of a human, but that's gone. And Jackie just fucking rips her restraints out of the walls. Shit.
Okay, so when you do that, you're also going to take a powerful blow as like all of the wards on that go nuts. So you need to roll plus conditions. I think it's just +1.
So it's 7.
So you need to choose from that list: lash out verbally, provoke a teammate to foolhardy action.
It's just a feedback.
Give
chain.
ground, your opposition gets an opportunity, or struggle past the pain and mark 2 conditions. Struggle past the pain does feel like the most in fiction of what you're doing.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
So you just like take the full blows, like all these wards you are just like buffeted with like magical energy, trying to like, some of it's like trying to dispel you like back to hell, which you fight past.
Yeah. Doesn't feel good.
Does not feel great. But also so now you've pushed your Mr. Vermilion and have been racked with that. So there's a moment, but also the psychic feedback that you are also going to take from this unlocks a memory in you.
Oh, okay.
As you said, it is that time during the narrative where we should get some more information.
And our dice sure ain't helping that.
New.
This, at least Artemis's body and memory of Artemis Q, also had some memories wiped by themselves at the same time that the memories were wiped from your dad. You also you're getting the memory of like, this is sort of like reaching back to time, like wiping your dad, you wiped yourself, you wiped your dad, you wiped your mom's mind before she went to prison. And it's all because you discovered Captain Universe's true identity when you read their mind.
What?
Which your dad deemed too dangerous at that time for you all to know, but you can see that he also made you, when he wiped his mind, put in a like trigger of like, you have to kill Captain Universe. And I think his own training left him with the idea that his memory had been wiped at some point. Captain Universe's, or rather Merganser's memories.
What? That's where Merganser went.
Traumatized by her possession by the Jester Spectre, which she blamed on collateral damage. She broke into Vermilion Labs to steal the power enhancers used on Jason, and then ran so fast she broke the time barrier, overshot, ended up in 1942. She kept trying to change the past, but things kept going wrong, so she kept looping back, trying to change things until she tried killing and taking over the role of Captain Universe, which seems to have worked. But after thousands of years of relative time travel, she has gone a little insane and is obsessed with like keeping this, what she's doing, her perfect timeline intact, which she's done by destroying any attempt of anyone trying to do time travel, killing all the speedsters, and using her position as like the hero of Hug to sort of control world events.
Oh shit, my dad's trying to do something good. I knew it! I knew there was a twist.
You planted in a...
Yeah, I knew there was a
And-
twist.
You
felt
see
it.
also just a few other random facts you get from those memories of Mergansers. You hadn't noticed yet, but there's no Omega Man here because she just diverted the ship from landing, his ship from landing when he was a baby. So he's just somewhere out in space, which means there's no Omega Boy. Night Ghost and Deus Ex are both dead, been killed. That was by Merganser. And framed Apollo and Artemis because they're just, why not frame the parents of the kid I don't like? Which is why Artemis' mom landed in jail. It was a frame up. Because, also both Apollo is your dad, but also because he had been looking into Captain Universe's true identity already. And that was part of the wiping, so that if they had no memories, they'd be left alone.
Okay.
And also unlocking the memories, you realize Artemis Q was never a hero. There's always been an assassin working with her assassin dad.
Yeah.
You do see that through the memories, Night Ghost did seem to have been close to figuring out who Captain Universe was. He is the world's greatest detective. Of course. And that's what was weird about the statue. The bottom half of the face looked like Merganser.
Oh.
Yeah, I figured. I mean, I didn't know any of this. Wow, what a twist!
As you were reeling from all of that information.
Camera, zoom pans into Artemis's face.
It does like the dolly stretch.
Yeah.
Crack.
That's rolling this episode.
Are you going to say any of the things?
Oh, right.
You can just say, now here's a song from a band we like.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, patrons. Here's a song from a band we like.
That was Combine the Victorious with their song Goodbye Bad Times. If you like this episode, please head on over to Apple Podcasts or Spotify or whatever you use and give us a rate and a review. 5 stars is always nice. Or if you want to support us further, you can check us out on Patreon. There we've got talkback episodes where we chat about this and every other episode and always go off on weird tangents. You can get deleted scenes from each episode. You can get other bonus games. For some reason, we always end up playing as animals. And there's also little fun bonus things at the end of every arc and other little goodies. You can check that out at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. And for only 5 of your American dollars, you can get all that. But if you are not in the position to do so, we get it. Just tell a friend maybe. That always helps us out. If you want to get in touch with us, links to all of our socials or our Discord are in the description of this very episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.
It's time to gather loved ones together for all the holidays' best spread. Lynn's has great prices on all your favorite Thanksgiving items, from delicious turkey with all the fixings to mashed potatoes and yummy pies. We have everything you need to create your perfect Thanksgiving dinner. Whether it's cooking the traditional meal, completely store-bought, or a combination of both, your best holiday meal starts here. Learn more and start shopping today at lynsgrocery.com. Lynn's, where delicious begins.